Our mission is to make Polkadot unstoppable.
When I look back and reflect over what's been achieved over the past year, I can't help but feel incredibly proud.
It's been a chaotic year. It's been a very good year. It's been a very bad year. It's been everything in between. But it's been very, very, very interesting to go through it all.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu. I'm the CEO of PureStake, and we're the primary contributor to the project Moonbeam.
I'm Bruno. I'm the founder of Remark.
My name is Sota Watanabe. I'm founder of Asta Network.
My name is Joe, and I guess my project overall is Polkadot, but specifically I lead the system parachain team.
My name is Joshua Cheong. I'm from Parity, and I'm part of the Substrate Builders program as a program manager.
My name is Mattias Pasi Johansson, known on the internet as MPJ. I work for a new team at Parity called Pioneers.
Hi, my name is Thibaut, and I work for Bifrost Finance, a Kusama and Polkadot parachain.
Yeah, my name is Justin Pham, and I'm a CEO and co-founder of BitCountry and Metaverse Network.
Hi everyone, this is Marvin Chung, and I'm working with Fala Network.
My name is David Finkelstein, and my project is Oak Network.
Hey everyone, it's Sam Elamine here from Indie Network.
It's Dakota Barnett. I'm the founder of the Embarks Network.
My name is Dun. I'm growth director at LittenTree.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duzinas. I'm the co-founder of Ayuna Network.
My name is Pavel Salas, and I'm the Chief Ecosystem Officer of Gear.
I'm Dimitri. I'm CEO and co-founder of Subsquid.
Hello, I'm Alex Simon. I'm founder of Subsocial Network.
I'm Hilda, co-founder of Subpoly.
My name is Alton Horo. I'm CEO of Nova Summer Technologies.
Hey everyone, my name is the Funky One from Chaos DAO.
So everyone know me like Lord Cleaver, on Twitter probably. And my project name is TF Alpha DAO.
My name is Jack, the founder and CEO of Moonfit.
I'm Jay Chorana, and I'm the director of the Kusamarian.
Decentralization matters.
Metaverse as a service.
Twists and turns.
Fun building.
Growth and iteration and innovation. So it's 3 words, okay.
Very intense.
Crazy development.
Maybe in sports people would call it a building year.
Utter chaos.
Just started.
Humility and elation.
Trust, XCM.
Promises kept.
Beyond belief.
To be challenges and success.
Team building.
Amazing and complex at the same time.
Market fit or identity hub.
Chaos delivered.
View and growth.
Polkadot and Kusama.
Research and building.
My trust from FUD.
More than 35,000 installed on both browser extension and mobile app from over 100 countries.
Double the team size from 8 to 16, create a brand new product in the ecosystem, and continue to contribute to the greatest ecosystem in the Web3. To be specific, we did almost 3,000 pull requests to open source repositories, and all of that is funded completely by Polkadot, Kusama, and Moonbeam treasuries, as well as the ecosystem projects.
As a smart contract platform, we have a bunch of the projects, more than I think 70 or 80. And one of the great partnership we had is our new partnership with NTT Docomo.
Over 18K servers registering our network and run all the time as computation cloud providers. And we also launched a fellow word.
DAOists came together to put together a multi-sig wallet that is actually run or administered by a pure proxy. This will allow us, as we as an organization grow and evolve over time, to swap out people who maybe become signatories, and these people are primarily responsible for doing the governance voting.
Our users base has increased from 0 to over 6,000, and with over 400 daily active users and more than 1,000 at the peak time.
over 300 content creators involved in the WAG Media project.
Finalize the preparations to launch our standalone network called Vara. We get more than 30,000 subscribers in Twitter. We actually are ready to launch our ambassador program, and we make different integrations. So when Vara will be launched, you will have all the needed to be coding on that network, on Vara network.
We launched our collaboration with FalaWorld in June 24, and we gathered around 7,000 identity graphs of potential users of the FalaWorld gaming environment that created an identity graph of their aggregated identity.
Having stablecoins, USDT, and the announcement of USDC on Statemint and Statemine, and also the launch of the new Collectives parachain on Polkadot.
We became the very first chain to launch on Kusama with no funding at all. So we kept our promises.
When we started to unveil our DAOist CDK, so this DAO launcher that we are going to be building for the ecosystem for many parachains.
As of today, we have roughly about 250,000 KSM staked on Bifrost. So we've been quite successful in accumulating significant TVL for liquid staked KSM, and we are leading in terms of market share on liquid staking on Kusama.
Moonbeam now has over 1.5 million addresses, over 14 million transactions since the launch of the network. And from Downtown Moonbeam, they're tracking over 250 project teams that have deployed or integrated with Moonbeams.
I'd say it's very impressive that we managed to sell 20,000 land plots on the Skybridge metaverse, the first and only decentralized metaverse.
We have over 75 parachains from both Kusama and Polkadot.
2022, we launched our Pioneer Canary network. So far we've produced more than 2 million blocks, and we had run through like 13 different runtime upgrades.
The number of projects that are using basically increased tenfold. So we currently have more than 70 active dApps using Subsquid.
That was our Polkadot auction, and we raised 150,000 DOT in under 24 hours.
Polkadot Summit, where 110 people, all but like 40 very key parity people, and then infrastructure teams and parachains got together for 2 days and just heads down worked on in 11 different workshops of expertise to figure out what are the most pressing issues in the ecosystem and how can we attack them and solve them and make things better for everyone.
An auction for the Kusama network, which still to this date I think is the most successful parachain auction for 2022.
XCM v3 will be the most innovative thing to come out of 2022.
Further, but I think the most impressive innovations are the fact that we've actually managed to rewrite this logic in a safe way for these two ecosystems.
To have use cases built around things like XCM that are really driving forward this cross-chain vision. So features like XC20, XCM to EVM, so being able to remotely invoke smart contract in the Moonbeam EVM from other chains.
I think it is dApps staking built to on concept. This is very unique implementation only Asta network has.
By contract is one our major innovation direction. The other part is coming from FalaWorld.
It's the multi-metaverse concept based on substrate blockchain.
Our IMV4 protocol. It's a very, very fluid and flexible ownership and organizational management protocol for defining ownership over assets or treasuries, these NFTs, no matter what it may be.
Liquid staking protocol and how we're leveraging off XCM in terms of doing cross-chain nominating on the Relay chain and automatically sort of matching nominating orders versus sort of redeem orders. So there's none of that sort of redemption waiting period.
Actually, the three pillars that we use, the actor model implementation, the persistent memory that allows the allocation of memory to the programs, the WASM, that's actually WebAssembly Virtual Machine.
Currently, we are using already the third beta archives, which power all our indexing scopes.
This is the automation with the time trigger, which launched on the Turing network.
We released Energy System for cheaper transactions, did migration from Solachain to Parachain, and released decentralized usernames. Also, we improved developer experience and participated in hackathons as sponsors. Also, we renamed our reference DApp to polkaverse.com and started an NFT collection called Space.
So we've built a trusted execution environment.
The ability to reward people for doing activities you wish them to do through emojis on Discord has been a huge success and the backbone of everything we're doing at WAG Media.
We are proud to be the first wallet to release many crucial technologies updates for Polkadot users. Subwallet is the first non-custodial Polkadot wallet capable and syncing between mobile and desktop version. With just a few easy steps, we are the first to support custom endpoint and likeless, allow user complete freedom and control over how they connect to blockchain in the Polkadot ecosystem. We are the first to support displaying, transferring, and receiving NFTs on most platforms such as Remark, Akala, Moonbeam, and BitOpCountry.
We have built a truly decentralized and multi-chain mobile application which supports more than 65 networks in the ecosystem. The next one would be that we delivered a super easy way to do the cross-chain transfers for any supported assets in the ecosystem. And the third one would be that we have provided first ever mobile interface for the next generation governance on Polkadot and Kusama, or which is named the OpenGov.
We expand the Singular Marketplace to support different ecosystems like EVM and substrate chains. And we are expecting to launch many metaverse-related projects and products in the coming years.
First things is the collaboration and partnership with Tier 1 global company. And second one is WebAssembly. So we have to make more WebAssembly use cases on the top of Polkadot to make Polkadot great.
The code and the game experience framework will be launched on Pioneer, which allow user to or would allow developer to create the game for the metaverse users.
2023 will be the year of expanding our development to prepare for the next season. Let's see what we can do.
More innovations, more applications and products from us, and even more features in No Wallet and our second product, which is codename Omni Enterprise App.
More cross-chain scenarios. There's lots of development teams building different kinds of cross-chain scenarios using XCM, also using different kinds of general message passing protocols. So in particular on Moonbeam, there's Axelar, Layer 0, Wormhole, Hyperlane, a number of different messaging systems that allow developers to connect from Moonbeam smart contracts to really any destination, any other chain out there, destinations like Ethereum Mainnet and others.
So 2023 will be a year for strategic growth for Polkadot.
From winter, race with Web3 community and build for the future.
We seek to become a primary authority in the governance space by constantly keeping abreast of all the issues that are happening, the referenda as they come up. We have open governance structure and channels inside Chaos DAO, and so I think that's probably what's most exciting for us in 2023.
2023 for Pioneers will be about enabling collaboration and having more of the current programs that are running to be adopted by the ecosystem.
Here it's world building, which means that we start bringing in developers, we start bringing in game studios, we start bringing in new innovative products with a single goal of creating a new gaming experience, not only for the Polkadot ecosystem but for Web3 overall.
More partners and bringing that that time trigger functionality cross-chain to all of our partners across the Polkadot ecosystems.
In 2023, we are going to launch the first version of the centralized network.
2023 will be a big year for LittenTree, where we'll launch the Identity Hub, the interface to our protocol, which will make both of our parachains, Litmus on Kusama and LittenTree on Polkadot, functional as supporting the protocol and the identity aggregation.
We're going to be focused on bringing the magic emoji power of WAG Media into individual community servers, as well as reaching out beyond the ecosystem and funneling media creation content into the core of the Polkadot network.
We will be launching our standalone network. Second, we will be testing our standalone network at maximum that we can. We already think about different interesting tests of the smart contracts, or like an analogy of live program where it will be like building more and more contracts to stress test it.
We hope to deliver all these projects, the Moonpets, Metaverse, and TFA Dice, and bringing the next step our store.
First, we will release our integration with Strava, the largest training social network on the Web 2. Next, our plans to release the companion app for the wearable devices such as Apple Watch or Garmin. Last but not least, we will add more fun and more social elements to the mobile device.
Added multi-sig solution, and that's going to be something that empowers the entire Polkadot ecosystem and all of its parachains, all of its dApps. And beyond that, we're also going to see the release of the DAO CDK for launching true on-chain DAOs that you can interact with using something as simple as just Discord.
Liquid staking derivatives, both on Polkadot and Kusama, more DeFi utility within our native Polkadot and potentially EVM ecosystems, and more cross-chain sort of adoption and liquidity between Polkadot and other ecosystems.
Launch a few more parachains like a Bridge Hub, and to add some more collectives to the collectives parachain, and to add some new features to Statement, like support for parachain native assets and a decentralized exchange. And we also hope to make some applications that demonstrate how to build applications on multiple parachains.
2023 is going to be extremely exciting for us. We got together as a team, we reached out to the community and said, look, what we want to do is utilize the engine we built.
For the first half of the next year, we are planning to improve developer experience. For example, add more UI components, code examples, user experience, and increase our efforts on marketing and integrations into summer projects. And also we are planning to submit next treasury proposal to Kusama for sub-ID, so to add more features for community. And we are going to deploy Spacers NFT collection based on the Mark II protocol, so that it will be live and people can use it.